Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you are very fine, but may Allah save us all from all these circumstances we are facing in our country by the reason of this coronavirus. I pray for you all, you may be and must be hale and hearty with the grace of Allah. I know it's the first experience for you, but it will be enjoyable if you just focus on your studies to learn as you come to school and enjoy your classes. So it's the same way, but little bit different of this. So this is your today first lecture for the 6th class. The book name is New Oxford Modern English, 3rd edition, written by Nicholas Horsburgh Clare Horsburgh. The poet name is Langston Hughes. He was born in 1902 and died in 1967. He was American novelist, playwright, and the short story writer. He was also write columns for the newspaper and perhaps best known for the poetry, jazz poetry. In this poem, Hughes puts himself in the place of the mother speaking to her son with the word of encouragement. The poem was written in 1922. Students, this is the first poem of this book. The name of this poem is Mother to Son, and the theme of the poem is self, home, family, and friend. So students, before starting this poem, we should know about some meanings of the words which are using in this poem. The first word is a climbing. Climbing is a normal, simple word, climbing, but some words in English create a rhyming sound at the end of the word, like here is a missing G. It simply means climb up. For example, climb up a mountain, climb up a tree, like this. So the next word is ain't. Ain't is informal way of using has not, but in the contraction of am not. Like in some paragraphs, we write it as am not, are not, like this. The next word is crystal. Crystal in this poem using like a highly quality colorless glass. For example, when you see a glass window, you can see through the window. You can see even behind the glass. This is actually means the colorless glass. The next word is honey. Honey is a normal word, but in this poem it is used as a term of endearment, like dear, sweetie. You use dear in normal English, like for your friends, for your sister, for your brother, but here using honey in the same way, like dear. The next word is eyes. Eyes is a non-standard way of saying I have. It is a non-standard way of saying he has and I am, but you can this is a poem, and in normal English you cannot find this word. And in poem, poet usually like to use all classical language, all classical vocabulary. So eyes is normally not used in simple English, in informal or formal way of English. Next word is kinder. It is used as a kind of and type of, like this. And the next is landings. This word is very normal, like the flat area without steps where a stairway takes a turn. The next word is set down. Set down means sit down or stop or rest. Don't forget that this is a poem, and here poet is using these words in this poem. Like we cannot use the same meanings everywhere. Don't forget this. Next is splinters. A sharp, slender piece of wood broken off from the main body. For example, just like needle. If you walk barefooted on needle, you feel pain. So the sharp pieces of wood, when you touch or feel that, you can feel pain. The next and the last word is tacks. Tacks, like a short nail. We see nails on the walls and for to fix something, and we see nails at home. So this is actually the another word for the nails. So these were the all meanings of this poem. Hope you understand. We should know about the central idea of the poem, and before understanding the central idea of the poem, we should know the meanings. Now we move to the central idea of the poem. Here we can see in this picture, son is talking to her mother and asking some questions from her, and helping her in the kitchen. This child is actually asking from her mother what kind of life he may have in the future. So this is the point is about, she is giving some examples, she is describing some examples for staircase like other difficulties. So this is the central idea of this poem. Mother is actually teaching him what the life will be, what the challenges he must be ready for, what's the problem he must be ready for, what's the difficulties he has to face. She is actually telling him the actual meaning of life. Now, students, I'm gonna describe the poem. Well, son, I'll tell you life for me and we no crystal stair. She is describing, my son, life is not easy, not as easy as you see, because even the life a mother has spent, it was very difficult. It is the explanation of for two these lines. For she says, it's had tax in it means a problem in it, and splinters like sharp slender pieces of wood, as we have studied in the meanings. Here means the difficulties that we face, because she is describing stairs on stairs we go up and sometimes we go down. So it means while going up and down, tax means kind of problem, it has had tax in it. The next is and board torn up and places with no carpet on the floor. This is the reason she is making the mind of the child, so she balanced with very active life. In this case, she is describing and boards torn up and places with no carpet, like she bear all the problems in this life. She continue it with bear, a very shortest line, only one word place the bear. For example, she is saying that was very dangerous for walking on, or a problem on without any shoes or without any slippers. If you walk on, you feel hurt, you feel pain in foot, or like this. There is no easy to walk on, or it is very difficult to walk. It means life is very difficult to walk, or on challenges to complete your task, to achieve your goals and destination. Likewise, everything is describes places. When you walk on a carpet, it is very easy, and it feels like it gives you a very happy feelings or relaxed feelings. But when you talk about life, it is actually a bed of thorns, not a bed of roses. This is the reason mother is making mind of her baby, that he must be, or she must be ready to face the challenges. The next is, but all the time I've been climbing on me. I kept climbing up the stairs. She didn't stop herself. She didn't worried about any situation, because she accepted all the problems. She face all the problems with smiling face, you can say. So this is what she is describing. All in other words, we can say she is describing actually experiences whatever she underwent, and she spent in the past life in turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark, where there ain't been no light. Here she describing sometimes there is a corners, and when you are going when you're going up or down the stairs, or coming upward stairs, you feel sometimes there are twists and turns. It is sometimes difficult because of some space, but she is describing actually this turning corners. It means it's critical situations in the life, the difficult situations when it comes on the way, and clear and critical and careful about the ways. Sometimes going in the dark, and where there isn't be no describe, but sometimes she had to walk in the dark where there is no light, like without light. There was a darkness while she was putting steps on the stairs, or flights of stairs. Not good, because there was not light. So this is the reason Here she is describing the difficulty in life. Sometimes we feel difficulty, so we have not stopped ourselves where there ain't been no light. Because the next is, so boy, don't you turn back, don't you sit down on the steps, cause you find it's kinder hard, don't you fall now. Her mother is saying that never surrender, saying to the son, you should not give up, you should not back. These are the words actually she is describing. So boy, continue your traveling, please don't stop, please don't come back, because you find it's kinda hard, don't you fall now. For example, she is saying that you will feel some problem, you'll think that it's impossible, but you have to go, you have to cross the problems, you have to cross the limits of your tolerance, you have to bear all the circumstances with a smiling face. Don't you fall now, must be careful and don't fall anywhere while you are walking. For I still going, honey, I still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. This is the last line. We can see the repeating line. The mother is actually describing that the life experiences to her child, to her son, that he should not as well feel some kind of easy or relaxing mood. Life is a living life. So this is what she is actually describing again and again. And life for me ain't been no crystal clear. Life is not easy for me, the mother is saying. And this is what a mother is describing. So hope you students understood this, and if you have any problematic issues, you can discuss in comment section. Thank you so much. So students, today we will do word synonym and antonym of the chapter Mother to Son. The first word is bare. Bare means unclothed. You can say a person or a part of a body which is not clothed. Can say uncovered. And the antonym is clothed, the part of the body which is covered. And the next word is stair. Stairs means set of steps leading from floor, and its antonym is the dullness. The next word is carpet. Carpet is a floor covering mat. We can say a rug, and the antonym is commend. The next word is torn up. Torn up, its synonym is rip something into pieces, and its antonym is consoled. The next word is climbing. Climbing, its synonym is a mountain, like going up, and its antonym is a descent. Descent means pass from a higher to lower place. And the next word is reaching. Its synonym is come to, arrive at, and its antonym is that the thing is not come. Not coming and not arrive at time. Here's our words, synonym and antonym ends. Thank you.